or something like that, because I really appreciate the viewers. Now one day we got to the front page of Hearthstone streams. Yeah, man, that was really excellent. I'm not even without a whole lot of trying. It's a good sign.
I will fight with honor.
I must protect the wild.
Now Hapuski the Paladin, this guy's really important here. The Acidic Swamp Ooze against the Paladin, pretty much one of the best cards you can have. Now Mark Nature in this early on stage would require a target, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. We're going first, so the defender is too slow to begin with, and it also requires targets. So I'm gotten rid of the cards that require targets, and instead I get the Claw, which is okay. I could use it on turn 1, but it is a waste. It is just 2 damage. In the best case scenario, this is removal, so we're not doing anything, we're just greeting him. Alright, just shapeshifting, going for the face. Simply because I don't want to waste the claw yet, and the Swamp Ooze is very, very, very important in case of a Sword of Justice or something like that. Going for a 3-drop, Flesh Eating Ghoul, that is going to be removed. Now let's see, do I want to use Claw into Shapeshifter, or do I just... No, if I throw out the Shattered Sun Cleric, then she cannot target anything. On the next turn, Leper Gnome into Shattered Sun, that's a better play.
The wilds.
Okay, on turn 3. He basically wasted 1 mana. Throwing out just the 2-drop Swamp Ooze. I know it is a good 2-mana card, but he could have had a 3-mana card, so I'm happy with that. Now, do I give the buff to the Urchin Squire or the Leper Gnome? I'm gonna give it to the Urchin Squire. It's just a better play here, because he's got the Divine Shield. So when I trade it for the Swamp Ooze, the Squire won't die. The Leper Gnome would just die to the Swamp Ooze, so that's why she's a better play. Of course, if he's smart, he'll use the Swamp Ooze to take out the Shattered Sun Cleric, because the 3-2 for a 3-3 is a good trade.
Your magic shall not save you.
Or just eat away the 1-1 now. But hey, he used the Silence on just a +1/+1 and a Divine Shield, which is very nice for me. I could tone it up with the Druid of the Claw. I could also tone up with the Leper and the Urchin Squire, but they wouldn't be able to take out the Spellbreaker. So I'm looking to Druid of the Claw with the taunt in mind.
Where shall I strike?
I fight.
Unless he buffs up the Spellbreaker with the Blessing of Kings or something like that, it won't be able to go through the Druid. The Druid will be able to kill it. Turn 6. If there's a Starfire target, then maybe Starfire, but you still want to keep a hold of it. For the same reasons as the last game. Targets for the Swamp Ooze, yeah, maybe. Otherwise, it's just a Leper Gnome into Defender. True Silver, alright. That's something that is not a Sword of Justice, but it's still something that I want to take care of. If I throw him out there, I've got the Defender with just 1 target. On the other hand, I got 6 mana. This means I could Leper, Shattered Sun, Shapeshift, low health targets. Yeah, let's do that. Because True Silver Champion is 4 damage. All of these guys are low health targets. So if he wants to kill him, he'll have to effectively waste 1 damage out of there. That is very good for me. Whatever he leaves untouched, I can use the Defender of Argus with.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. I fight.
We're just gonna whittle down his health here. Also, if he decides to Consecrate, then it'll only take out 2 of these. Not the Shattered Sun Cleric. If I'd thrown out the swamp booze with the smaller guys, they would have been a bit too perfect for a consecrate.
Let me think.
So, what have you got? 6 drops for a paladin. That could be a charging... no, there's the consecration. See? I love it when a plan comes to fruition. Now use that weapon to take out the 3-1, please.
Reporting for duty.
There we go. This way we get to keep the swamp booze in our hands in case there's a Sword of Justice, which would suck more than just that. I have to throw out the Argus without any targets, which is unfortunate, but I can live with that. Now the reason I'm taking out the 1-1s is just simply because I don't want them to be buffed like with Blessing of Kings or Blessing of Might. They'll be able to take out the Defender of Argus, just start tearing into me as well.
You gotta be kidding me!
Now I can Starfire that, but do I wanna? Swipe. Swipe also trades away with the Defender. I've got 8. So I'm thinking that what I want to do is I want to throw out the Defender of Argus, taunt him up, throw it at the face, use the 2 mana I've got left to shapeshift and take out the 1-1. Then we've still got these 2 left and the swipe for the next turn, and he'll have to use the 7/6 to throw itself at the Defender.
My shield for Argus.
And this way we don't waste any possible damage or we could be doing to the face. And this makes it seem that like we don't have the optimal hand composition right now. Because he says, yeah, he left 2 mana crystals unused. What's he got? What's he got? The fact that the Venture Core Mercenary lives this turn means that all his guys now cost 3 more. I'm willing to... Oh, what's that? That's a Hammer Wrath. Hammer Wrath, there we go. Starfall clears out the board, leaves us with 4. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to go for the face with the Starfire? Yeah, let's take out the 7-2. At least 2 targets. 2 targets for Starfall. Not too bad. The reason I decided to throw it with just 2 targets on the board is very simply because the 7 damage would have been a bit too high for my tastes to leave alive. We can silence the Taunter if we want to. It's unfortunate that we got no other cards except the Swipe and the Starfire. Guess I'll use the Starfire to take out the Yeti. Now I realize that would have been a 10 hit point Paladin we're looking at.
I hope you like my invention.
I don't really mind. Right. Just shapeshift. I'm not gonna attack the 3/6, that would be stupid. If he uses the 3/6 to take out the Novice Engineer, we're in a great position right then. Because that's wasted damage from the Creeper. More than likely he's not gonna be taking out the Engineer, which means you'll be able to use the Mark of Nature to use the Engineer as a 5 attack mule to take out the Creeper in combination with the Shapeshift. Or just if we get to swipe something else on the board that's in combination with the Creeper. I'm planning to stream today for 4.5 hours from this point on forwards. At least we'll see how it goes.
Let me think.
If you want to see more arenas, you know how to get me to play more arenas. Otherwise, we're just gonna take one arena run from the gold I get from doing these unranked matches. The quests, that is, or the single quest I've got. And then head back into the ranked play mode with the priest. Hey, he's using the code to take out a 1-2.
Move quickly. Reporting for
Okay, that's what to put on the Creeper.
We must
Shadow
cleanse the
Sun Cleric,
Sunwell.
alright. He should have given the Creeper +1/+1 before he attacked. He didn't think that one through. That's a good thing for us. We can silence it. It'll be a 3/6 with no taunt. That leaves us with 6. He can trade off the Cleric or the Kodo with the Breaker. If I throw out the Starfire, let's do that.
Your magic shall not save you.
Now, what I said was let's do the Starfire, but instead, now thinking about it, Mark Nature gives it +4 health, which makes it a 7 hit point taunter. And then I have 3 left. So I can just shapeshift into and take out the Silverhand Recruit, which I like a lot more. There we go. Now he can't use the 1/1 optimally, because if he'd had the 1/1 he could have used 2 and the 1/1. Now he has to use all 3 guys, or a weapon, to clear out the Spellbreaker, and the Spellbreaker is able to kill off the Shadow Sun Cleric, so I'm guessing he'll use these 2 guys in combination with some spell, like he did. There we go, that's the second Hammer Wrath. We now effectively Mark in Nature ate up the Hammer Wrath, so that's pretty good for us. Now the board is fairly low health, so if I get like a second swipe, I'll be able to clear it pretty much completely. Yeah, second swipe. Ah, that feels good. So I'll be able to use it one on the Fen Creeper. There we go, it's enraged. We don't care. We use a second swipe on it. And we shapeshift and take out the Shattered Sun Cleric. And then turn. Hey, I knew I had a second swipe, so there you go. Alright, the Guardian. No, an 8/8. Come on, 8/8 taunt. Oh! Man, am I calling these today? That feels good, man. Oh yeah, I would have been able to do it for 4 damage on him, but that would have meant that the Raging Worgen would have stayed alive. Yep, we're gonna go ahead. Now, you're thinking, why are you throwing it out there when the Fear Dragon and the Guardian of Kings can clearly kill it? Well, his job is to kill both of them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the 3/1 and then throw out the Protector in exchange for these 2 cards. That's 1 card for 2. I know it's mana-wise, it's just 1 mana more. Still. I wanted to get rid of more minions with that swipe. That's the reason why I used it on the Worgen. Also, if the Worgen would have stayed alive, it would have been 8 damage, and I disliked the idea of that.
I wonder.
He's got no more Hammer Rats. He could throw out like the second Consecration, but that won't help him at all. Just basic minions, I see. He's got a pretty basic Paladin deck. There we go, that's the 2 trades I wanted. I can use Starfire to kill off the Yeti.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, well played.
Well played.